Karen remains a favorite for most families that are looking for an affluent neighborhood. Its convenience to schools, shopping malls, hospitals, and proximity to Nairobi City is an added advantage. Today, we'll be touring this unit that is within a gated of 5 units that are renting for 550,000 Kenya shilling per month, which is negotiable. Let's get the show started so that we can see what this unit is all about. Karibuni. Friends and family, welcome to today's episode, and let's get the show started. On this side, you have the driveway leading you to the gate. This gated of 5 is actually within a larger gated community, and you have 3 units on this side, 2 units on this side. Every house sits on almost a half-acre lot, and you're going to see how they have shared the house and the green spaces. And coming to this side, you have your parking area, and we'll say this can fit about 3 cars comfortably.
Yeah, comfortably 3 cars.
Yes.
4 if you don't want to open the door, you want to come out from the sunroof.
Well, lucky if you have a panoramic sunroof.
Yeah.
And there's a small gate over there that leads to the greenery yard. So in case you're hosting, you can just have people streaming in via this gate to the backyard. And this side, you have a greenery area, another greenery spot on this side. And earlier on, Willis was telling me that they should have added like a small gate over here to access that area.
Yes. Now, if you want to access there, you just have to jump over the fence.
You either jump or go via the laundry area that you're going to see later on.
Yeah.
From here, we can see the facade of the house. It's a simple 2-level unit with stucco on the walls and aluminum windows. And coming to this side, you have these clay tiles leading you to the covered entry porch. As you walk towards your entry porch, well covered, and you have this wooden door that opens to your entry foyer. And I like how spacious it is. You have the living room in front of you, an office on this side, and your powder area on this side. And one thing I like about this powder section is how they have separated the vanity area and the water closet, and they also included an extra sink within the closet space.
Yeah.
And coming back to the foyer, you have tiles on the floor, gypsum on the ceiling, nice lighting on the ceiling as well. And this is your office, very spacious for office, and in terms of the positioning, also very good. What do you think, Willis?
Yes, I think it's very ideal because once someone steps into your
House.
foyer,
Yeah.
the only thing they can see is just the living room.
Yes.
And a bit of the powder room, and now they have the
And
office.
the office
So
space,
if it's someone you don't need to go inside your house, it's definitely the best placement for an office.
Exactly, Best placed office is when you have it just next to the entry.
Yeah.
And it's front facing with the windows, enough lighting. And coming to this side, we are going to start with the kitchen space. Let's go to this side. And you have the staircase taking you to the next level. We'll see that later on. Welcome to the kitchen. And I also like how they incorporated these door closers on these doors, just to have that soft closing instead of the doors banging.
I like the fact that it ensures your kitchen is closed at all times.
Exactly.
So that you don't have someone peeping into your kitchen.
Especially from your foyer.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Enough cabinetry with this kitchen, also well lit, and it's also spacious. You have this island, and coming to this side, Willis noticed how the bin has been well incorporated to the shelving.
Yeah.
I mean, to the cabinetry.
To the cabinetry, yeah. I think that's a nice addition because now you don't have to find a place where you can place a dustbin. It should be somewhere very open.
Yeah, and sometimes, especially when you don't have this cabinetry, I mean the bins incorporated like this, it can be a little messy within the dustbin.
Yeah.
But this one ensures that you maintain neatness.
Yeah, exactly. You're compelled to maintain neatness there.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have fixed appliances in the kitchen. That is your burners on that side, and your microwave and oven. And on this side, you have a small storage area, and then you have a very spacious pantry on this side. I like the cabinetry in this pantry. Yeah.
Yes. One thing they did with most of the cabinetry in this house is they did an awesome job with executing and placing them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's really well done. It almost doesn't look like a pantry.
Yeah.
And coming to this side, you have this door that opens to your laundry area. Very spacious laundry area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's spacious, it's covered. Your machines here are going to have a good day because no sunlight.
No sunlight.
Yeah.
And I also like how they incorporated this so that you can lock your manholes just in case you have young kids that like to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on that side, you have your gas cage, and looking to this side, you have 2 staff quarters, which are very spacious. Sometimes we see very, very small, or rather tiny spaces for staff quarters that can't even fit a wardrobe. But in this case, you even have a wardrobe here, and like the bed space is well defined, and there's still some space to move around.
Yeah. I like people who gives spacious staff quarters to their employees.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense to have them living as humans.
Exactly. Yeah. Even someone actually asked on one of our videos.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you cannot provide, a sitting water closet for your staff? Are they not human?
They're not humans.
So it's things that developers should pay attention to.
Yeah.
And welcome to the side yard. This is where you're going to hang your clothes. Yeah. And I like how they incorporated this so that when you have visitors at the back, or when you're just chilling at the back, you don't see your clothes hanging.
Yeah.
I never like it when you go to these high-end homes and you can still see clotheslines.
Yeah.
They should not be for everyone to see.
Yeah. Although I wish they should have put a gate there so that when you have caterers here, it will be easy to serve from this area to that side.
Even for everyone in the house.
Yeah.
It would just make it easier for people to move back to that place. Yeah?
Yes.
And I'm sure the person who will get this place will probably incorporate that.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be a need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And on this side, you have a small gate that you can actually open. In fact, I wish they didn't have this and they had this.
They had the other one.
Yeah. That it would make more sense to have it on the other side, and people can access this from the front side.
Yeah.
But again, this is your front yard. Very spacious. The corner houses always have an advantage, but actually this one has more advantage on this one in terms of the front yard garden.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, you have not seen the backyard. Maybe they have more advantage on the backyard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably the shamba is bigger on that side.
On the other side. Yeah.
And you see why you were saying there should be a small gate over here.
Yeah.
So that you can just walk back to your entry port. And
exactly.
Your foyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we're just going to jump since we can do that.
Yeah.
But it's a good front area to have. You can even have a sitting section over there. I wish there was a water feature over there.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're going to make provision for that later on.
Yeah.
And now
I think because this is a rental,
yeah,
they couldn't think of that too much.
Yeah.
Because rental, people will come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not a permanent house.
Exactly. But it's definitely something that would be a good addition.
Yes.
And now we are back at the foyer area. On this side, you have these CNC screens, wooden screens for that matter, that sort of give some privacy from your foyer to your living space. And I like how spacious this living space is. They also incorporated this CNC even on the stair wall, because this is where you have the staircase going to the next level. And I'm assuming this is your TV wall. Enough space for your living setup.
Yeah. However, I think the placement of that TV wall was a miss, because it would have made sense if
to have it on this other side.
Yes.
I would also have expected it on this side, especially because you have these 2 windows.
Yeah.
So when I just noticed it now when I was speaking, I was like, oh, this is the side. Or they should have provided like another one for this side,
for that
just
side.
For your own preference.
Yeah.
And especially now because you have the light bouncing on the
so
windows
it
to
will
the
be
TV,
reflecting on the TV.
then that's not a good thing. Yeah. And moving on to this side, you have your dining area, which is very, very spacious. This is a whole lot of room.
Yes, this is a whole room, and I love that they provided a service area there.
Over here.
Yes, so that it wouldn't be like you don't need to go to the kitchen to get your cutlery so that you can eat your food.
Exactly. Yeah, very spacious, and this door opens to the kitchen. So let me just open it so that people can get the floor. So you come from the kitchen to your dining area, and from your dining area you can access this side where they have a sink. I like how this sink has been well hidden. It's not in the dining area space. And then coming to this side, you have the guest bedroom with the bathroom on that side, full bathroom for that matter. And then you have your bed space, which is spacious, headboard on this side, wardrobes on that side, facing the back. And
however, I wish they would have opened it out to the back so that the guests can have access.
One thing I've noticed with this house, they don't have, you see, even from the living space, they don't have much of those doors opening to the backyard. And maybe, as you're saying, it could be because it's a rental unit. But if this was a home that someone wanted to buy, or if it was on sale, those are some of the adjustments that you'd expect them to make. Back at the dining, you have this door that opens to this terrace space, which is very special. And from when you're here, you can see how, I mean, this would make a lot of, you could use this in many ways. You can lounge here, and this is well covered, so it is all weather. And if you want some sun, you just go to the other side. I like how they incorporated sockets in different positions. So it's easy to sit here comfortably, and from here you can access your garden, which is quite spacious. Looks very nice, greenery. I mean, the house looks beautiful from here, and you can see your neighbor's house, but they're doing live fences. And I'm sure
in a few months, you won't be able to see your neighbors.
It will be very difficult to see what is happening on the other side. But
and this is actually a very huge garden.
It is. And
a
very spacious one.
When someone tells you that this is not fully a half an acre, you will definitely argue. Because this is a whole lot of space.
It is.
The house is not like moved to the wall. You can walk around it, and you still have a huge space in the backyard.
In fact, Willis is not even starting close to the fence.
The
fence is still quite
it's
some
still
meters
further
back.
from me.
You have all that area heading back to the parking area, and then you have this going all the way to that side. And don't forget that you have some space at the front of the house. This is value for your money.
It is quite indeed value for your money.
And with that, we are done with the ground level and the backyard. Let's go back inside so that we can check out the first floor. One thing I really appreciate with this house is the size of the staircase. It's very spacious.
I think that's very important because when you're moving furniture to this top part, then it's not going to be a hassle for you.
You know those houses where you have to move the things in a certain way. This one is very, even the landing there is very spacious. And here you can even tell from the size of the door, this is not a standard door, and yet the staircase is still wider. And welcome to the landing or the reception of the first floor. And on this side, you have a room that can be used as a server. And on this side, you have your family room. I like the screening they used. I'll probably use a different screen just so that I can be able to appreciate that chandelier more. But it's still beautiful. It looks amazing. And on this side, you have big windows, ensuring you get tons of natural lighting. And from here, you can actually see the roofing that covers your laundry section. And coming to this side, you have this door that opens to bedroom number 2 in this house. Very, very spacious. You can have a sitting area on this side, headboard on this side, enough wardrobe spacing. This is a big room. And coming to this side, you have the bathroom. All the bedrooms are en suite. You have a nice shower area. Look at the size of that shower area. I mean, this is good size, And then you have a spacious vanity as well, and the water closet on that other side. And moving on to this side, walking back to the family room, past the landing area, to this section where we have the primary bedroom, and another bedroom on this side. Let's start with this one. So bedroom number 3 in the house, also spacious. This one is front facing. From here you can see your neighbor's parking area, your front lawn area as well, enough wardrobes as well, and a similar bathroom to what you have on that other side. Spacious as well. This one sort of gets more lighting, maybe because of the positioning.
Yes.
And, and I think it also has 2 windows. And moving on to this side, welcome to the primary bedroom. And in your primary bedroom, walking to what I'd call a landing, but this landing, they have made good use of it. You can use this as your shoe rack, more spacing on that side. And I can actually tell that this one is meant for, you see the puff where you sit to tie your shoes? Yeah. This is what they are working on.
That is meant to be the top of it.
Exactly. Yeah. And on this side, you have more closet space. And there's also another side on that space, as you see. And this one lights up nicely. And from here, you can see your bathroom. On this side, let's walk in with a nice double vanity. I like how they have made good use of this space. It's not the biggest, but they still achieved a double vanity. Yeah. And I see what you meant with that thing of using one
huge mirror.
One huge mirror.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
And over here, you have your walk-in shower area and a very spacious jacuzzi. And as Ray mentioned, he can fit comfortably in this one with this person.
Yeah, definitely. So it's a big one. It's a good one, a comfortable one.
Yes.
For us people who like people with some meat,
yes,
we will definitely appreciate this size of
this is what you need.
Yes.
You'll be comfortable.
Yeah.
it actually makes a lot of sense, and people might think it's a joke, but I mean, if you have been following this show, there's some places I've gone where the tubs are very tiny.
Yeah, very tiny.
With names withheld. But you can comment them there. Let's see if you remember.
Yeah.
So the tubs, very tiny tubs, that I remember there's a showing we went to, and the gentleman was like, I can't fit in this tub.
Yeah, I can't fit in this tub, man.
Yeah. So it's an issue, and I'm glad that some developers are making the effort.
Yes.
And moving on to this side, you have your bed space. Very spacious. Look at all that space. This is huge, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is where you have your headboard, windows facing your backyard. There's a balcony on that side, and as I had mentioned, you have more wardrobes on this side, even on this side, yeah? So in terms of, I like how they incorporated these wardrobes. So because sometimes what you have there in the closet space is not enough.
Yeah.
And therefore this would be extra space for you to use.
Definitely.
And also like how they are incorporated in the wall, so they're not popping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they are niched in.
Yeah, they're niched in.
Yeah, I also like the fact that they did that. They niched it in.
Yes.
And this whole space, you can have a bed and also have a sitting area.
Exactly.
And it will fit perfectly. Yeah. I'm pretty sure like this is going to be enough for someone.
Yeah. This is a spacious primary suite.
Yeah. And
moving on to this side, you're welcomed to your balcony space, and this is also, I mean, a lot of space. You can even use, continues even to this other side. Yeah? So, wow, it's a nice space where you can chill out, enjoy the view of your neighborhood, and when you're done sipping your tea, you go back inside and sleep. Yeah? So if you're interested in this listing, all you have to do is give Ray a call. He'll tell you how you can come here and rent this. As I had mentioned, the rent is 550,000 Kenya shilling. That incorporates the service charge, and it is negotiable. So you just come in and we can talk. Thank you so much. Have a good time and see you on the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and give us a like. Bye-bye.
Bye.